Hi there, Internet. I'm Polar the Polar Bear, and welcome to another episode of the Microbear Gourmet. Little news here before I start. We are up to 195 subs right now, which is awesome. Thank you guys so much for subscribing. Super close to 200, that makes me happy. 250 will be the next sub special. Um, Melissa wanted to do like there's a hashtag apparently, like my boyfriend does my makeup, and she wanted to do that to me, like put like lipstick and eyeshadow, all sorts of crazy stuff on me, and like then have us do a food review, which I don't know, sounds pretty hilarious to me. So if you guys have an opinion on that, feel free to comment below. Um, so that's going down. Super happy about the subscriptions. Uh, the more I'm raking in from this channel, which I mean at the moment is nothing. It's just YouTube does not pay as well as they'd have you believe, unless you're like PewDiePie or Markiplier or one of those like really huge channels. Um, who apparently PewDiePie made like $11 million last year or something. Wow, that's awesome. I'm not the biggest fan of his channel. Like he seems like a really nice dude, but I just like his whole shtick. Like he really overreacts to stuff. Just I don't. It turns me off. I'm a Markiplier guy myself. But no hate to PewDiePie. He seems like a nice dude. He really does. Um, but that's going down. I'm gonna go over to Melissa's soon next uh, 2 days from now. So like after today, 2 more days, then I'll be going up to her place, and we're gonna do some reviews with guest stars. Actually, like her aunts are over visiting her right now, and I'm gonna stay over there. We're all gonna do some. Like her aunts bought me, one of them bought me a bunch of Kit Kats, like from Japan. So we're gonna try those. Those are gonna be really neat. And the other one bought me, and like this is awesome. These are super expensive too. Um, they're both super expensive actually. The Japanese Kit Kats I think were over $20, and so is this one's probably in like the 10 to 20 range too. Is Marmite and Vegemite. I think it's Vegemite's more of an Australian thing. Marmite is more of a British thing. But either way, we're gonna be trying those. I'll finally get a chance to do more episodes of Barely Edible. I know people like there are a couple people want to see Barely Edibles. I just haven't like been able to get them together because they tend to be like really expensive to film. Because like disgusting stuff tends to be specialty stuff, which means it's expensive stuff. Anyway, without further ado, let me get you into the product of today, which is another chicken patty. I haven't done chicken patties in a while, but at one point I did two back to back. I did like a banquet and another one. I don't remember what the other one was. It might have been like the Fred Meyer House brand. This is the Walmart House brand. It's a great value breaded chicken patties, and I've got it sitting here. Part of the reason I'm monologuing is, A, to let you guys know what's going on with the channel, and B, to let this thing cool off because I just pulled it out of the microwave. It's Monday morning, so I'm filming Monday morning as I often do for these. Then I gotta get this thing back in the freezer. Uh, all right, so nutrition facts on this guy. 200 calories, 100 of those from fat, so 50% fat to calorie ratio, not good in that department. You want to keep it at or under 30. Um, Total fat, 12 grams, 3.5 saturated. Saturated fats are not good for you. Unsaturated fat, about another 8.5 grams altogether between poly and mono. 35 milligrams of cholesterol. I don't know if it's good cholesterol or bad cholesterol. Who does? 420 milligrams of sodium. It's an interesting number of milligrams of sodium there. Not great. That's almost 20% of your daily intake of sodium in one of these. So if you ate two of them, and you'd probably eat them with something else, that'd probably be like about half your daily intake in one meal. So, but frozen stuff, right? 20 milligrams of potassium, which is cool. Potassium is always good to get in your diet. 13 grams of carbohydrates, no dietary fiber, 1 gram of sugar, and 10 grams of protein, plus some trace amounts of a couple of vitamins, but nothing like oh, this is a good source of whatever. It's just like, oh, there's like 1% of this and 2% of that kind of thing. One more thing I will say about the back of this bag that is cool before I go into my tasting is that this has oven instructions and microwave instructions like most microwavable stuff does. It also has instructions for the deep fryer, in case you want to deep fry one of these, which is pretty cool. I keep telling Melissa, once we move in together, one of the things we have to get is a deep fryer. That way we can deep fry stuff, and the only thing we have to figure out is how to keep Lenny away from the deep fryer, because we don't want to deep fry the cat. That would be very sad. But without further ado, let's get on to the chicken patty itself, which is a little bit weird shaped. It's like, I don't know how well you can, yeah, let me get that all up on you there. It's not round. Most chicken patties are round. This one's more ovular, and I don't know why. But I smelled it earlier. It smells good. Yeah, it smells pretty good. And it doesn't like, it looks like the texture held up pretty well to microwaving. So let's give it a go. That is interesting. That's actually kind of juicy, considering it's microwavable. Microwave stuff tends to dry out. Wow, that that is surprisingly good for a microwave chicken patty. Normally, I just eat those because I don't want to go through the trouble of doing the chicken thing myself. Um, Baking it, frying it, whatever. But man, that's really good. Like, I think I might go make a sandwich out of one of those, like right after this is done filming. Um, it's not, and you know, being great value, these were cheap. I think this whole bag was like two something, 229, something like that, 239. Um, Unfortunately, as per usual, I don't I don't have the. I swear, I'm going to be better about keeping the receipt on me. So Melissa's gonna like once I moved in with Melissa, she's gonna help me remember that. I tend to be kind of forgetful about it, unfortunately. Um, but great value stuff is never terribly expensive. You know, being the store brand and being the Walmart store brand, which they kind of low price is the sort of thing they specialize in. Um, Not necessarily high quality, but low prices. No, but most of their stuff's not bad quality either. But I'm rambling. I'm gonna stop. Um, that's good. It's really juicy again, which is surprising. Has a good taste to it. Um, I'd say it would go best. Like, don't just eat it by itself, of course. Put it on a sandwich or something. But like on a sandwich, probably be really good. A little bit of ketchup or mustard or barbecue sauce, whatever you like on your chicken, or you can cut it up, put it in a tortilla with a little bit of lettuce, ranch, bacon, make yourself like a chicken bacon club sort of dealio. I'm going to go ahead and say that's a 7 out of 10, which is pretty high for a frozen chicken patty. Um, I recommend if you're into that sort of thing, if you like frozen chicken patties, that you give that a go. And it's great value, so you can find it at Walmart, and Walmarts are everywhere. I'm sure you've got one somewhere near you. So yeah, thank you for joining me on another episode of the Microbear Gourmet, and I hope to see you all again very, very soon.